recently, very quickly after that, I was matched with Kevin and Kate Yorn. They've been my mentors through Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Lowe Family Young Scholars program since 2012. Last April, it was kind of wild to look back and have dinner with them and realize that we'd known each other and been a significant part of each other's lives for the last 10 years, which is especially wild for me to think about. Yeah. The Jordans helped me in ways I never imagined or could have understood at the time. They helped me explore my interest in taking things apart and understanding how they work. They helped me explore my spirit for adventure. Last week at Oklahoma State, there was actually a rock climbing competition, and I participated because of a development and a sense of adventure that they helped instill within me. I have a passion for Formula One, watching it and sometimes trying to imitate it on the road. Not too seriously, don't worry. But there are some things that they instilled within me. So they helped instill some things within me that I didn't know I had, and they helped cultivate that within me. This program impacted me in ways I never imagined. From the beginning, I remember my parents told me that I was joining a program, and then all of a sudden, every 3 months, I would wake up at 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning and start going to meetings. Can't say I was a fan at the time, but looking back on it, it taught me to be punctual. It taught me what it meant to honor your word and go to the things you committed to, which nowadays is nice because I have a job, I have classes, sometimes I have dates. I have really In middle school, I started going to Real Life, Real Choices. Mrs. Rachel Huff taught me that it's good to be yourself in many situations, almost all situations, and there's also good times to behave and to be professional. You don't have to mask yourself or anything like that, but to be professional and to be yourself through that professionalism, I think that's the word. We Prosper at the Westside Community Center taught me what it meant. Mr. McCorvey specifically gave me an example of what it meant to know your own worth and to demand respect from those around you, while also knowing how to respect those around you, even if you don't like them. And that's something that's incredibly astounding to me, being on a college campus and surrounded by people of all different backgrounds. There are definitely some people that don't have the same work ethic that I do, that my parents taught me. Thanks, Mom and Papa. Appreciate you. Then there was Finance for Your Future and the ACT prep class that I was a part of my junior and senior years of high school. Finance for Your Future taught me what it meant to be financially aware, especially going into college and realizing that sometimes, I will have scholarships that will provide. Thank you again to the Lowe Family Young Scholars program. And other times, there's going to be expenses that come out of nowhere. So it taught me what it meant to be financially aware, and it also helped me understand the feasibility of certain dreams. Back in October, I bought my now car that I drive, that I dreamed of since freshman year of high school, essentially. And so through Finance for Your Future and ACT Prep, it taught me what it meant to be committed to the things and to study, to be studious and committed to the things that I said I would do. Currently, as Michael said, I'm studying at Oklahoma State University. Go Folks. There it is. Studying mechanical and aerospace engineering, and my senior design for capstone, basically, is a rocket-assisted takeoff, turbojet-powered aircraft. And I quickly realized that it's not just strapping a rocket to a little airplane and launching it. Don't worry, we didn't break the airplane. Hopefully we don't. But it taught me that sometimes you have to be patient with what you learn. And you're not always going to apply what you learn immediately. For the last 3.5 years, I've been learning about the theory behind the aircraft and unmanned and manned flight. And now I'm building something that's going to hopefully take all the theory I learned and be an example of what it means to problem solve. In the future, that's the big question, isn't it? As a senior graduating in May, immediately following college, I hope to get a job in engineering, hopefully in aerospace, something that lets me work with my hands and to express the problem-solving creativity that I always was taught to have. I love you. I love you. I love you. Medium term, in 5 to 10 years from now, I hope to be involved in motorsport engineering, mostly powertrain design. It's really cool to see cars go fast, or planes go fast, nonetheless. And it's always fascinated me how we can push the limits of physics, engineering, materials, of understanding what it takes to have these massive chandeliers hanging from the ceiling with like 1/4-inch rods. Yeah, I know, sometimes it's scary, but I think it's cool. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you nervous. But to also incorporate the creativity and human imagination. I've realized, especially in recent years, like the beauty of it, working with teams and understanding that people are going to have different ideas than you, and that's okay, because sometimes they're going to be better than yours. But to understand that you can still help that idea and refine it and point it in the right direction. You don't always have to have the best ideas, but you do always have to have a desire of making it work, of having success, whatever you define that as. In my case, it's going to be a plane getting rocket launched. Let's hope it works. Long-term goals? 20 to 25 years seems like a long time to me, and I'm 22 years old, so I guess it's not that long, because 22 years went by quite quickly, I have to admit. 20 to 25 years, I hope to continue to be involved in motorsport engineering, possibly partially owning or being a chief engineer of a race team. That'd be amazing. Possibly in my retirement, own a rock climbing gym or a restaurant or both with my roommate and best friend Tom O'Connor. He actually originally got me into rock climbing. And so, yeah, that's a dream. We'll see how it works. But again, I want to say thank you to everyone that's here, to Michael, to Mrs. Karen Noah, to Ms. Sears, Kristen, Cindy Dronick, George Halkiadis. George actually drove me to a STEM discovery camp in middle school at Tulsa Community College. And one of those things on the sheet says that you can support this program by giving a donation to help send students to those STEM camps, or to help pay for ACT prep, or to help pay for a campus visit. All of those things I got to do because of donors like yourself. And all of those things helped form me and inform me of what the possibilities were in terms of college and now beyond that. So if there's anything I'm going to ask you to do, is to at least consider it. Because there's going to be kids like me that were sometimes troublemakers. Sometimes they're too smart for their own good. They're going to need a sense of direction. They're going to need someone in their life that believes in them when it seems like no one else does. They're going to need to remember that their dreams are good and that there's more to life than just making money. They're going to need that. And can be that person in this community. And I know there's students here in Bartlesville like that. I worked at the Boys and Girls Club in the summer of 2020, and I saw those kids, 6 to 14 years old. I saw those kids that had a spark, something that you can never replicate. Something that I don't know if I had it, but someone saw it. Karen Walton saw it when I didn't see it. And they helped me get where I am. I can't say in my own personal experience that I deserve to be standing in front of you, but someone else decided that, and I have to accept that, so thank you. But you can support the students of this community. You can support their dreams. You can support their hopes. You can let them know that it's okay to dream as big as the sky, to reach for the stars when it feels like you can only look up at them from the ground you're standing at. I like to think I'm still, looking towards the future, but in all honesty, I don't know if it's me. I think it might be those students in middle school, or their freshman year of high school. They're the ones that are going to change the world. I hope to just be a part of it. I hope you get to be a part of it. I hope you guys get to see that your investment is 100-fold, 10-fold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. Even if it's just once. Your investment speaks volumes. Not just through you, but through those that are impacted by your donation. My life was transformed by the Lowe Family Young Scholar program and by those that invested in me. And I hope that you consider to do the same for the students rising through the Bartlesville community. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your courses.